go.
Okay.
And we're here. And what were we doing?
We had the War Summit.
We just had the War Summit.
So now we're going around and talking to everybody.
Ah, that's what I wanted to do.
Upgrades.
Upgrade the Scorpion. So as you just saw there, you can only get up to rank 5. There's an achievement for getting one to rank 10, so you'd need to beat the game with this Shepard and then carry the poor bastard all the way back through until you get to the upgrade table again.
Bloody hell.
As you saw, Gunsmith, 3 of 10, and you can only get to rank 5.
Wonder what the hell Cerberus was up to on Surkesh.
Cerberus-y things.
Yeah.
I hear we're headed to Tuchanka. Would love to see how things turn out.
Here we go.
I'm just saying.
So that's the first instance of someone whining that they've not been on your squad recently.
Yeah.
Everyone is going to whine, and when we start fighting actual
Baddies.
city-sized Reapers,
Yeah.
they're all going to want to be there when they die.
Rex is a badass. I bet he's got some real interesting stories to tell.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he has. He gave us a secret mission last time. We've got lots of secret missions. One from the Turians and one from the Krogan.
Surkesh certainly offered me a new experience.
What do you mean?
Normally, I'm not one to fly co-pilot, but when an 800-pound Krogan requests to take control of the shuttle, you comply.
Probably wise.
Yeah.
Stood inside you. Sorry about that, Steve.
Yeah.
It's
I wouldn't argue with the Kroger.
I wouldn't.
Engineering?
I want to go see what Javik thinks about the Krogan. I don't know if his lines start now.
Why are you so interested in my people, Asari?
Protheans were always an enigma, a mystery to solve. I wanted to know what happened to your civilization. Why did such an enlightened race disappear?
Enlightened?
Well, it seemed that way.
And now that I am here,
I wonder what it's like waking up 50,000 years later to a new galaxy.
I believe this cycle cares too much about what other species think. Krogan, Turian, Solarian, all were primitives in my time. What good does their help do now?
We can't win this war on our own.
Then demand their help. Do not indulge their selfish requests. What will saving one Krogan matter?
If only it were that simple.
If they get in your way, destroy them.
Excuse me?
I apologize. The previous occupant of this room left traces of himself. I have absorbed some of them.
Yes, Grunt. He was a strong one. Maybe it's best if I let you recover.
Here's the
That would be
magical
best.
doohickey over here. Don't let him read it if you want him to have a happy ending.
Yeah, he's got to have a happy ending.
Did I mention Solarians used to lick their eyes? How far they have come. The Mordin Solarian asked if he could dissect me. I approved, but only if he could defeat me in combat first. His reply was problematic. Then he left. I do not understand that one. This Cerberus, I do not understand why your own kind would oppose you. They will bleed the same as everyone if the Reapers are not stopped.
Because they're indoctrinated.
A Rex Krogan offered me a job. He said whenever I tired of the easy life of luxury on the Normandy, he would give me something real to shoot at. Yes.
That's it, is
Anyway, yeah. Well, it's interesting to come and get a Prothean's
Yeah.
perspective on what's going
Oh,
on. Okie dokie. So we want to go to the crew deck. To the med bay.
it? Yeah.
Because that's where Morden is with Eve, I think he called her. Her name is Bakara.
Trying to sort out the...
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, a bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive. Also affecting comfort of patient.
See, he is trustworthy, Rex,
yeah.
because he's doing the whole Atona thing.
Yeah.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Was he, though?
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap. Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand, but my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
We're Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species.
So, interesting fact, that conversation goes
Maybe with
differently
an inhibitor. No.
if you are a femshep. Eve and femshep will team up and say that the women are the ones doing all the heavy lifting.
Alright.
And they're not things to be bartered for.
No. Entire chemical process would fail. Severe neurological...
In good jest, it's quite a good joke.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear self think, simulate conversation to promote new ideas, maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Oh, apologies. Medical details causing emotional distress. I hadn't considered effect on patient.
No, it just means I can't sleep.
Doing my best to keep you alive. Will avoid sensitive subjects.
Like death.
And yes, I sure hope you kept the genophage data and Rex is alive and Mordin's alive, otherwise she's dead. She will die to cure the Krogan. She does a Jesus.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
What about the immunity?
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
And you can use that.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
That's that old Krogan redundant organs thing kicking in.
Yeah.
What are your feelings about that data?
So, we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tuchanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
It's not impossible to treat Eve without the data. She dies.
Don't want her to die.
And no. If Mordin's loyal and you're good with Rex, she'll survive. But it's like if either one of them isn't there or whatever,
You've had it.
she dies. And you're okay with that?
So the end justifies the means?
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
What about Malin?
Any word on Malin himself?
No. Ordered teams to search for him when trying to help Eve. Nothing so far. Large galaxy. Lots of places to hide. Could already be dead for all we know. Would kill him now if possible. Unless he could help.
Eve.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You're her friend?
You care about her.
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
And how do you feel about curing the genophage?
You've always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
So remember when he said he... Do you remember when he said he dealt with it on the way back on the ship? He was fucking lying through his teeth, and he's still lying. He's still lying, and it's going to be the death of him. Right, that's it.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for an experience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right, to prove I can.
Yeah, he's just giving you his entire motivation there. He's one day from retirement. Right, that's everything from Morden.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Let's go talk
Thank you,
to
Shepard.
the female.
Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Haven't made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
Oh,
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
a female shaman?
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How do you become a shaman? We met a shaman in Mass Effect 2.
How were you initiated?
We had a fight with him.
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you survive?
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
What about Malin's experiments?
How did you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tachanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Well, was it worth it?
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
What about the fact that literally everyone got mutilated?
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tachanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
I saw what Malin did.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
What about the other females?
I'm sorry none of the other
Oh, we
females
said that,
survived.
didn't we?
I know, but she knew her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
Morden.
How has Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear.
Right, well, thank you.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
Okay.
So that's Eve. And that's Morden.
That's more than.
And we've spoken to everyone else, so we've got a bunch of And 7 missions to do.
Galaxy job.
Commander?
I think it's Joker we need to speak to.
Already.
Shepard's dad, Joker.
The Krogan and the Turians really should get behind the Alliance. They've got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die, and now that's about it. So, bringing the Krogan to a war summit went well? You want me to invite the Batarians too? Or the Vorcha?
We have to stand together. The Krogan are cannon fodder.
Yeah, we have to stand together.
Building alliances is the only way we stand a chance against the Reapers.
Yeah, but the Krogan? I'd feel better if we had a tighter plan, like time travel or teaching the Reapers to love. Still, good to have Morden back. The bad guys shouldn't get the monopoly on mad scientists.
Huh.
Commander?
It is good you came by. I have questions about the genophage.
You and everyone else.
What do you need, Edie?
A Krogan female of breeding age can produce clutches of up to 1,000 fertilized eggs over the course of a year. There are over 1 billion females on Tuchanka. If even 1% become fully fertile, they can birth 10 billion infants.
On Earth, bugs have a lot of young too. Most of them die.
The attrition rate would naturally be high, but the state has an interest in keeping the children alive for warfare purposes.
Any other cheerful thoughts?
Logistics. Even were they to side with us, transporting the Krogan to the battlefields of Palaven could prove difficult. They have been demilitarized. That is, they have no warships.
What do you suggest?
They will need Turian or civilian starships to carry them to battle. With your permission, I will make the necessary calls to have these ships in place for when you deliver the Krogan.
Do it. Anything else?
Food. They will be unable to eat anything on Palaven. They must bring their own or rely on the nutrients in their humps.
This keeps getting better and better.
The Krogan will also require sedatives, since Krogan fight with others of their kind in enclosed spaces such as starships.
Make it happen. Are there any last things you're worried about?
Nothing that demands your attention, Shepard.
But those are all legitimate points that they took the time to realize would be a problem if you were shipping an entire race's army over to another race, this planet, where there was no natural food, right? So that's a really cool bit. And then the ending of this game, the original ending, which doesn't exist in this version, involved all of the races being stranded on Earth with no mass relays or ships left. Right? So that would mean that the Quarians and the Turians die. And at that point, you'd already lost the Geth as well. And that's why there was an uproar about the ending of the game, because it didn't make sense. It literally didn't make sense. Anyway, we have got a Cerberus attack and a Turian platoon and another thing on Tuchanka and a squad of missing Krogan scouts.
So, Tuchanka it is then?
Well, no, it's probably going to be nothing because we've got to fly around and ping things.
Okay.
Make sure we're full on fuel.
Yep.
Right, bye-bye, Sakesh. We'll never see you again.
Oh.
We are going to lose the Solarians. There's nothing I can do about it. Right, so I would recommend just poke around for a minute, make sure we've done all of these. Gemini Sigma. That is the missing scouts with the Rachni. I wouldn't recommend doing that right now. I'd recommend doing because that's a long mission and it's the friggin' Rachni. Right, Han and Ming. So let's go over to Ming. Ping Ming.
That's using fuel.
Well, there should be fuel on the other side.
Signal confirmed.
Fuel.
And here they come. On Parag, it's a rock planet with nothing on it.
What did we pick up then?
Don't know, we haven't done it yet.
Money, I bet.
The Alliance cruiser Nairobi.
Oh, we found a cruiser.
So that goes into the third fleet. And away we go.
Get out of here
Faster
before...
than light jump successful.
Nasty's
Faster
getting-
than a speeding bullet, louder than an atom bomb. Chromium painted boiling metal, brighter than 1,000 suns. I've seen that live. Jennifer was offered the chance and didn't come. Right. Boop.
I found something.
There we go, there's one there. Everyone's now angry at me again. I'm sure it was a good idea when they were making the game, but it's just irritating for me. So what's on Mavignon?
More assets. Buy more
Something
assets.
interesting?
Money.
Salvage. Okay, I'm guessing fuel. I'm guessing fuel is the other thing here. Because it was a big flight. Yeah, fuel. That refills us. That's that sector done.
Evasion successful.
Bye-bye. That was Gemini Sigma. Petra, Exodus, Horsehead, Ninma, Sigurd's Cradle, Shrike Abyssal. It's my frontier? It's my frontier. It's my frontier. Nope, this was where we did something. Yeah,
I've stayed off there because it's got a depot on it.
Yeah, this is just a... Although that will be gone later. What will happen is, like, the Reapers appear, and then you see the circle that says you can travel there. The circle disappears, but the Reapers stay there. I don't know if we've got any of those yet, but that's how these systems will go down as the game progresses. Right. That is DLC. That is a Krogan DMZ, so...
Which one are you going for?
I thought we had... we haven't got that mission yet. That was what I was looking for, but we haven't got it. Right, okay. Ambassador Dominic Asaba. Apparently I'm a dumbass. Okay, so I vote we go and investigate those missing scouts in the Ninmar cluster.
Oh, okay.
Something's up with the Rachni. Right. Boop. That's listening post X19. Just in case the Rachni will show up. There's a fuel depot. Anything else here? I'm about to leave though, so bye. To Mul Azul to investigate the missing scouts.
That's all that's there, isn't it?
So you see, there's nothing here, but there's, and it won't summon the Reapers because we've got a mission. So there has to have been something in that other system. Atuku.
Yeah.
Although Atuku is habitable, extreme temperatures and violent weather have discouraged colonization because the planet has little liquid water to retain heat. Surface temperatures regularly oscillate between 70 to minus 60 degrees centigrade. Atuku's vegetation is notable for having evolved flexible central stalks to survive high-speed winds, as well as leathery leaves to shrug off the planet's frequent sandstorms. Animal life is mostly confined to the planet's small oceans. Atuku has few valuable minerals. Sounds like a good place to hide if you were maybe Arachni.
Spideys.
Well, they're not Spideys, they're like ant things. So, who do you want to take to go see the Rachni?
Well,
This one's a ground pounder footslog mission.
oh, so it's James, I suppose, since he's been having a whinge.
Want to take Javik?
Yeah, give him something to shoot at.
We've not used him. This will be the first time we use him.
Is there a good one to use him on?
It's a Rachni. He remembers the Rachni.
Oh, right. Probably got a very low opinion of him.
Right, so what are we? Good God, I've got a weird load out there. Right, a shotgun. Yes. Fuck it, we'll take the Reba Carbine, just so you can see it, because this is not... I know it says shotgun, this is not what you think it is. We'll take a Scorpion. We've never used Javik. We will give him the Executioner. And we will give him his laser gun. And we get to see what's up with the Arachni. And Mr. the Vega, yeah, we've not been using you. We haven't used you since Mars. Oh. You can have a Matic. And you can have the Riga Carbine, because it's a flamethrower. I cannot stress enough how this is the most broken gun in the game.
So why are we taking it then?
Because it's broken. It's overpowered as fuck. Okay.
And we haven't got any sniping.
Yeah, see, we've not used him since Mars, and we've never used Javik.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a shame because we're gonna meet up with another character, and he won't know anyone here, but it doesn't matter that much. Squad mate health and shields by 20%. That's a pretty good one. That's a buff for everyone. And you can have some incendiary ammo.
Gone.
And a frag grenade. Throw a frag grenade. Mr. the Javik. So, Mr. the Javik is a biotic. Dark Channel is a persistent state that's going to last for 42 seconds on whoever he hits it with.
Right.
Just increase damage. But we won't be able to detonate it, but he can detonate it. We'll go with Slam. And it's not going to be much help to us on this mission. But, you know, could have a lift grenade and pull. He's all about priming for detonations, but other than his detonator is the lift grenade. Right. But like if you smack him in a team and you're a biotic or you've got Liara with you or whatever, you'll absolutely bounce everyone around the map and not even notice you're in combat.
Right.
Yep, soldier, biotic, and Mr. Yeah. Right.
This is a recon only.
Any updates, Commander?
Our backup is waiting for us at the drop point. Arlac Company, Krogan Commandos.
That's correct, Shepard. They are an accomplished unit. Their decisive action in liberating a colony from Batarian pirates made them famous.
Good to hear. Other than that, there's been no word from a team of Krogan scouts since they went through the Rachni relay.
Understandable. In my cycle, we use the Rachni as living weapons.
No.
Weapons?
Ignore him.
They were only animals then, without technology. Violent, but useful. When they became a problem, we burned 200 worlds to stop them.
We don't know much, but no Rachni activity has been reported.
Still, it's troubling there are rumors at all. It's been years since you released the last Rachni Queen on the condition she'd disappear forever. She was desperate to save her race.
You're telling me you let a Rachni Queen go? Are you kidding?
No. It was the right call. Just be ready for anything.
So we brought two people who have no idea about the shit we've done.
Yeah, shuttle just arrived.
Oh, look who it is.
Better get moving, Team 2. See anything, let me know.
Grunt?
Shepard? Shepard!
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Didn't those idiots lock you up?
They did. Put me in lockdown to keep the Batarians off me. Didn't want problems with the Council while they prepared for war. But the situation changed.
Yeah, they got bigger problems, all right. That's why I'm out here running Arlac Company. They're tough, think they're invincible. Reckless, but effective.
Oh dear. It's our Babby boy.
Yeah.
So spoilers, we're going to have to choose between saving the Krogan or the Rachni. What happened to you?
Sounds familiar, Grunt. How did you go from being new and unproven to your own command?
Wasn't easy. When Rex put Arlac Company together, he needed a leader who represented the future of our species. Thanks to you, I completed my rite of passage on Tachanka and became part of Clan Erdnot. I was an equal. And being the strongest, I was chosen to lead this honored company.
I bet some didn't like a tank-bred Krogan being in charge.
I collected a few scars earning my place here. These Krogan respect me.
So if you never opened the tube, or if he died, it's remember when we did Morden's mission and there was that one sad Krogan? Yeah, he replaces him. Well, it's good to have you here.
You were a pain in the ass, Grunt. But if you're Krogan or half the soldier you are, we might make it out of here.
Glad you're here to crack some heads, Shepard. Hard to believe this might be Rachni. Seems crazy. The Rachni. A chance to face the old enemy? Impossible to resist.
Yes, you are the one. The Krogan who occupied my quarters on the Normandy. You left your mark.
What? Who is this, Shepard?
You shouldn't be so anxious to face the Rachni. They were formidable opponents, even to my people.
Ask me later.
Whatever you say.
We don't know if the Rachni had anything to do with this. We're here to find the scouts. I didn't see any signs of activity during our approach.
Agreed. But this place smells wrong.
Yeah, it's
like
bad.
a bad wound.
People are gonna
Our
die.
scans show the tunnels down there lead to a large central point. If we're lucky, it's a nest.
Rachni have nests?
Arlac Company, move out! Grab what you need, Shepard. Meet me at the scout camp ahead.
Sounds good.
So,
Take what you need and move out.
Take what you need and move out. What have you got for us, Grunt? He's got the Claymore super heavy shotgun. I'm not going to take it, because this is the Riga carbine. It's been nerfed, but behold the Quarian anti-Geth shotgun. It's a flamethrower. High caliber barrel for the pistol, and a little bit of money.
We like a little bit of money. Anything else there? No.
And then this is the Scorpion heavy pistol. I told you you'd be seeing a lot of work from it. It's our workhorse.
Yeah.
So, the old enemy. Obviously this goes different if you've got anyone who was on the suicide mission with him.
Yeah.
But, you know, he doesn't give a shit about these guys.
Their base camp has been decimated. The Krogan are overconfident. It's their weakness.
They just like to fight. SMG high caliber barrel. Don't need that.
What's on the computer?
That's a weapon bench, just in case you wanted to change your loadout and give yourself anything. But I want to flamethrower things.
Ready, Shepard. We're right behind you.
Spare parts here. Yeah, well,
Wow.
if you were Arlac Company, would you not send the Spectre as your scout? I would. Although this does bring up another instance of Krogan scouts getting fucked. Guess what? The Krogan scouts in Mass Effect Andromeda get fucked as well. Just like they did the Krogan scouts in Mass Effect 1 and the Krogan scouts in Mass Effect 2.
You ready to go?
What have you been up to?
What did you do after the Collectors were defeated?
I spent most of my time back on Tachanka learning what it was to be Krogan. In the lab where I was created, the lessons were like fighting with practice weapons. They had no bite, no impact. I needed the blood and pain. I made mistakes, but I learned.
He got drunk and fought a lot. What about Arlac Company?
Tell me more about this company.
Arlac means Eye of Wrath. We are named after the fierce Tachanka sun. Rex handpicked us from different clans to show a united Krogan. We were sent because we're the strongest.
Okay.
So they're not just Erdnot, they're from all over.
Okay.
Okay, and what about the Rachni?
Did Warlord Okir imprint anything on you about the Rachni during your creation?
Okir ensured I knew of the Rachni. They are respected as an enemy. Everyone thought they were dead, defeated by the Krogan. You prove that wrong. If they're here, my blood demands they die.
What about your scouts?
What happened to the scouting party?
Looks like something dropped half their camp down a hole. Their shuttle must have been lost as well. They weren't going anywhere.
It's a bug
Doesn't
war.
matter. We're here to find the Rachni and burn them out.
And I bought a flamethrower shotgun.
All right, let's get going.
Finally. Right behind you, Shepard.
Anyway, he's not, because the second we go through here, it's going to collapse. Because, obviously, come on, this shit is super unstable. And we couldn't actually have a mission with Grunt. That would be too fun.
Everyone all right?
Shepard! You in one piece?
Looks like we're all okay. Keep in radio contact.
On our way!
So I hope you like Starship Troopers and Alien, because we're doing that again. We didn't do that in the last game, so we get to do it again this time. We're in the tunnels.
Ahead of us.
I see it.
So,
Right. Got a body of a scout here. Been dead a few days.
Yeah. If he has this weapon, grab it. You won't need it anymore.
the heavy weapon on this mission is a series of discarded Krogan M41 Firestorm flamethrowers. We're going to be periodically blocked by the webbing.
Looks like it.
But there are plenty of dead Krogan to steal flamethrowers from.
Alright.
And yeah, we're on a horror mission. If you look over there, you can see something.
Yeah.
Eggs. So, I'm going to try and pop them. Spore pod.
Damn it! We need to be cautious. They're dangerous.
They say that because when you step near them, those spore pods explode.
Agreed. Everybody be ready.
And the little Rachni swarmers come out.
Alright.
They're not nice. They ignore your shields. They just crawl on you and explode.
Okay.
It's bad news bears. There they are.
Don't worry, I got you covered.
Goddamn spider bug war.
I see something.
Yeah, what is that?
The flamethrower holds 250, I guess, space gallons of gas.
Right.
But because we're, what are we? We're a space engineer. We should be able to just take them out from far. What gun have you got, dude? I don't want him to have the flamethrower. I want him to keep the Matic. Yeah, no, that's good. So you can actually have incendiary ammo. Anyway, be very careful with this ship because they will get on you.
They get on you, you've had it, I suppose.
No, it's just you can't really get them off other than combat rolling along.
Those codes, Shepard. Reaper technology.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. So there's a new firestorm there.
Yeah.
There's another dead Krogan over there. You're seeing a pattern here.
Yeah.
So we're going to pick up a new firestorm. So we get 250 rounds of space gas. I was hoping that would pop it. It didn't. It's fine. What about if I do a dark channel and a... Anyway. Cover. Oh dear.
Right, we got company.
So, a couple of things to notice here. That's a Reaper barrier engine that gives all enemies around it a barrier.
Yeah.
Yay. Those are husks. And that is a Ravager. So let's get a looky-loo at him. Or her. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So those 3 sacks all burst. And they drop swarmers. So the more you hurt it, the more enemies it sticks in front of you. And those are super heavy cannons that will one-shot kill you.
Right. Not a nice beast to get rid of then.
Well, they're designed to make you duck down into cover. Every enemy has the 3 factions all have an enemy that does this. You've seen the Cerberus turrets. This is the Reaper version.
Right.
But that's what's happened to the Rachni. There's his little face.
They've been Reapered.
Yeah.